Everyone loves getting referrals. They're easily the best way to grow your business. But why would anyone send a referral to you instead of any of the other people that they know? I'm Ian Campbell. I'm CEO of Mission Suite. Before we jump into today's video, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you're notified every time that we post new videos. If you've watched, any of our past videos, you know that I am a firm believer that referrals are the best way to grow your business. When someone hands you a referral, it's kind of like they're giving you their stamp of approval, making it significantly easier to get a meeting and oftentimes easier to close a sale. Growth by word of mouth, and who you know, it might be a tale as old as time that we've all heard, but it's also what we're all looking for. But what really motivates people to refer to you, and how can you actually cultivate that growth? To dig deeper, we need to take a look at why people refer you business. What motivates someone to refer a friend or business associate to you? What's going to be in it for them? Well, first of all, they know you, they like you, and they trust you. There's an old saying that all things being equal, people would rather do business with those that they know, like, and trust. And that's very true. But the reality of it is that all things not being equal, people would still do business with those that they know, like, and trust. If your clients and your associates enjoy doing business with you, they know what they can expect, and they have a good sense of what it's like to work with you, well, then they're much more likely to refer you to others. It's not enough to have a strong offering or a great solution. You may be the best game in town, but if people don't like working with you, well, they're not going to refer you business. Sure, there are other motivators that you can try. There are plenty of people who use referral bonuses and incentives like that, and those can work, but their long-term effectiveness is kind of suspect at best. Quality referrals come from the hard work and long-term investment of getting to know people and really building a relationship with them. And now that brings us to the next people who refer you business. You've built a relationship with them. Building relationships is everything when it comes to referrals. As we've talked about in the last step, people refer business to people that they like. And obviously you're friendly enough to make the initial connections with these people, right? They're bound to like you. But what does it take to really build a relationship with them? Well, the answer here is pretty simple. Time. The only way to build relationships with anyone is to invest time into the people with whom you'd like to build those relationships. Focus on communications. Create open lines of communication with people that you want to build relationships with, along with multiple ways for them to contact you. Regular, ongoing communication is great when it comes to this. Also, make sure that you take the time to actually get together with referral partners, with clients and customers, and anyone else that you're hoping will ultimately refer you business. With the popularity of tools like Zoom, GoToMeeting, Facebook Portal, FaceTime, whatever, getting together with folks regularly has become significantly easier than it used to be. Obviously, these aren't going to completely take the place of sitting down over breakfast or a cup of coffee, but they can be really effective to help you build out those relationships. As you get to know people, it's going to become significantly easier for you to ask for specific referrals to people that you would like to meet and make introductions to them as well. And that's important too, because nothing builds relationships better than giving first. If you can make an introduction or two to someone, it's definitely going to make an impression on them. Which brings us to our next point, making sure that you are always top of mind. Okay, so what do I mean top of mind? I mean, if staying top of mind is a great way to bring in referrals, how do you go about doing that? Well, this really comes back to regular communication. Create some sort of a rhythm of communication with the people that you'd like to see referrals come from. This might be a newsletter. It could be a phone call. It could be a text message. It could be anything that's going to help you keep in touch with them. Ideally, you should really never go more than 30 days or so without people in your network hearing something from you. So make some sort of a timeline for daily or weekly touch points in your CRM. Meet with them monthly, sit down with them in person to review accomplishments, or get together quarterly for happy hour or lunch, and find some way to send a gift on a regular basis or invite them to a big event that you're putting together. Whatever you're doing though, make sure it's valuable, because otherwise you'll just cross a line into, just being annoying. And remember, social media can be another great way to stay top of mind. So commit to posting regular quality posts on your social media channels. Your network will see that content and will be more likely to remember you when the time comes to make an introduction. Your target audience may not be reading everything you put out there, but staying consistent in their feed helps you to stay top of mind. It helps them see you, and it ensures that you have a foothold on those competitors who are probably trying to do the same. So keep in mind too, an outdated LinkedIn profile is an immediate red flag for someone looking to do business with you. So keep that up to date. Publish articles, change your profile picture, celebrate promotions. Ultimately, your network needs to see what you're doing, right? Spend time on LinkedIn, spend time on Facebook, interact with posts, follow other people. Stay up to date and keep engaging with clients' businesses, and it's going to go a long way. And so, endorse people, make the most of recommendations, and keep an open mind when you receive a newsletter in your inbox, because you never know, they could just be your next great lead. So I want to know why people refer you business, right? We've all got our own thoughts. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. While you're down there, hit that like button and let us know that you're getting something out of this video. And now we come to the fourth reason that people refer you business, is that you've shown them that you're not going to embarrass them. I said this before, that when someone is referring you business, they're connecting their reputation directly with you. So everything that you do, how you communicate, how you manage your relationship, how you provide your service, everything reflects back on them. So it's not enough that they believe that you can help, that you have a good price, that you're true to your word. They have to trust that you're not going to embarrass them or take advantage of the referral, but rather treat them with the same respect and the care that's been shown to them. Now, that's not to say that you have to be perfect every time, right? Mistakes happen, and sometimes relationships go sour. Most people understand that. But if something does happen and the relationship goes bad, how you handle it will make all the difference in the world. If you made a mistake, own it and do what you can to correct it. And keep the person who provided you the referral in the loop. It's never fun airing your dirty laundry out for everyone to see. But transparency can go a long way in making sure that you don't lose that trust. Finally, people refer you business because they know that they're appreciated for it. So how do you show appreciation? Well, it's going to depend on you and your business. Now, the easiest answer to this is always money or gifts, right? We're all in business, and green speaks. There's no way around it. But if you're in a low margin business, then referral fees, gifts, and things like that probably won't make sense. So what do? Well, you'd be surprised at just how effective a simple email with a thank you can be. Whatever you do, be emphatic about it. Tell the person who referred you the business just how much it meant to you and how excited you are to work with this new client. You don't have to spend a ton of money to make a show of appreciation. Just be genuine. Speaking of referrals, I have developed a podcast along with Phil Pelto, the founder of Firestorm, which is a great B2B networking organization focusing on fostering referral relationships, and we call it the Referral Bench. On this podcast, we talk about how to grow your business with referrals, interview people who have successfully built their businesses based on networking and referrals. And if you're trying to grow your business through referrals, it's a great resource. We're on all the major podcasting platforms, and I've included links to it in the description below. As always, I hope you got something out of this video, and if you did, do me a huge favor, give it a thumbs up. Maybe give it a share so that others can see it too. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so that you're notified every time that we post new videos. And while you're at it, check out the videos on your screen, and we will see you next time around. Cheers.